Hello and welcome to Cars at 100, and on today's review I have a very nice Dodge Durango, brand new Dodge Durango. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. This is a blacktop edition of the car, and you have a black accents everywhere, the headlights, the mirrors, the rims, and the car looks very mean and very nice, very sporty. This is a very nice sporty SUV, and you know, it comes with all-wheel drive, of course. It comes with many different features, and it comes with a very nice 300 plus horsepower engine. Now this is a base engine for this car, but you can get V8 with this car as well, up to 470 horsepower. So that's a really nice car for everybody, and Dodge has done a really nice job with the design of this vehicle. The older Dodge Durangos were not as good looking as this one, but this one is really nice with the GT trim especially, and it looks really cool, really nice with LED all around lights, and overall these double exhausts in the back as well mean that this car is powerful and it's nice sounding as well. But overall, in terms of the design, this car nails it, and I think it's sporty at the same time. It's a very nice family vehicle. It has a lot of room in the back, it has a lot of room up front as well, and it looks really nice. So what else can you ask for? This logo is really nice. This is a redesigned logo for brand new Dodges, and really cool double stripe here, meaning that there's a sporty sense to every vehicle that Dodge produces, and it's really nice overall. In order to enter this Dodge, you have this very nice key fob by Dodge. You have a Dodge logo in the back, and you have a unlock, lock, automatic trunk release, and automatic start, remote start. So for the colder climates you can warm up the car, or for the warmer climates you can cool off the car inside before you enter here. So let's check it out. You click once, and second time the car will start, and as you can see, it's a very convenient feature. And you can turn off the engine by just pressing second time, and it will turn off just like that. Very convenient, and you can keep this key fob in your pocket. This car comes with keyless entry as well, with this rubbery button here, more like plasticky button as well, but different texture than the door opener handle. And in order to unlock, you have sensor behind the door opener handle, and just like this you can enter this car. Excuse the tape, this car has been freshly tinted, and you know, front windows cannot be opened. But overall, as you can see, these door cards are really nice. You have a very nice trim here that goes down the door card here, and soft touch material on top here. Very nice and beefy door opener from inside. Very nice memory seating here as well. Very good pockets for storage and for the bottle as well. You have a Beats audio system in this car, which is really nice, optional, but I think it's worth getting for those who like them to listen to music. And this double stitching that goes down here is really nice as well. Nice touch. Overall, it's really good. You have a tweeters here up top, very good design as well. And as you can see here, you have a very nice door seals with Dodge logo. Overall, a very big entrance in this car, and you have a very nice seats here as well, somewhat sporty. You have a double stitching here on this seat as well, on these seats overall, all around. And not a lot of bolstering below, but a lot of bolstering up top here. And in terms of the seat adjustment, you have a automatic seat adjustments here as well. And overall, very nice steering wheel as well, which we're gonna check out in a little bit. So let's jump inside. As you can see here, this car is really nice. I know it looks somewhat bland in terms of the design, but you know, if you really like this type of serious design, kind of you know, utilitarian design, kind of like a sporty design, at the same time it's balanced here, I would say that this is a very nice design that you can really relate to when you drive this car. It looks really nice in terms of the design. I like this red accented tack and speedo. When you turn on the car, you have a very nice pedal shifters on the steering wheel here as well. Overall, very good steering wheel here. You have a 10 and 2 notches here. In terms of the adjustability and how car looks, in terms of the sportiness, I think it's not missing here. Overall, a very nice Dodge logo here as well. Very good controls here for the middle display there. So let's not wait and start the car. As you can see, you have a fully digital display in the middle. Like every car that I review, you either have full digital display or half digital, half analog, which is here, which is kind of cool, kind of modern, kind of futuristic, but at the same time you have this classic look to the car, which is really nice. I really like this mile per gallon, which is digital, right in front of you with a bold big number, and you can actually change that display to a different features here. On the steering wheel you have different features like music, entertainment, you have automatic start stop function, you can turn off through the middle display here as well. You have different options in terms of the trip and how much mile per gallon this car is using, and you have also options here overall mile per gallon, how much you can save, and this efficient way of delivering mile per gallon I think is very useful for driving this car, this truck every day, and having to deal with things like you know, how much gas I'm spending or how much I want to or not want to. I think it's very useful as well. In terms of the battery voltage here as well, so just in case if you're towing something with this vehicle, you have a very different type of options here. You can also go to a different menu here inside the menu. So you have here full speedo here, speedometer, or you have a digital or analog look or digital look. So for your choice, you have two different features for the speedometer as well. That's really cool. Really nice and thick rimmed steering wheel. As you can see here, this is sporty looking and feeling steering wheel here. Even though this is not V8 and not that powerful, still you get a lot of sportiness with this car, and performance I think is not lacking here. This car gets up and goes. In terms of the middle here, you have a very nice infotainment screen here. If we turn it on, you have very nice adjustability, very good precision in terms of the touch, and it really feels nice when you touch. It's very responsive. You can go into the climate control features here by the display, so you don't have to fiddle here if you don't want to. You have two options here, either classic analog type of touch with the buttons, or you can go into the display. Car gives you many different options. That's really good. I'm a fan of that. Overall, you have a dual climate control in this car, which is supposed to be on every vehicle, but sometimes you don't get that, but it's really good that you have it here. You also have sport mode here, which is worth mentioning, because when the car goes into sport mode, the car feels a little bit more responsive. The eco mode is off. The car feels a little bit faster overall. You also have a traction control button off here. You have a parking assist button here. You can turn it off if it's beeping too much or is bothering you. And you have an automatic start stop function off button here as well. So in terms of the navigation, very minimalistic type of number of buttons here, not too much, not too little. Everything what's supposed to be here is here. In terms of the connectivity to this car. You also have 2 USB options here and 1 aux over here as well. You have a 12-volt power outlet option here as well, so you can just you know, connect your phone to the charger. And you have a very nice cup holders here as well on the right of this shift lever, which is really nice shift lever. It feels really nice. It feels reminds me of one automaker. Let me know in the comment section which automaker this shift knob reminds you of. But overall it's really nice, leather wrapped here. Very good storage here for the phone. Very nice storage here in the middle as well. Pretty roomy. You have an auxiliary light here for your convenience. You have a 12-volt power outlet there as well, implied by this sign over here. Overall it's a very nice storage here as well, pretty deep. And you have 2 sections like every other SUV that I reviewed, the Jeep and Dodge. You have 2 sections here. You have a top section felt covered, and you have a bottom section that you can control with these different levers here. And overall it's very convenient and very easy to use. You have a very nice glove box here as well. Let's see how big it is. It's pretty roomy, I would say, but Jeep Cherokee had, I think, bigger glove box, which was very surprising for me. I think this car should have that as well. Overall, very nice design for the dashboard as well. I'm a fan of this design, if you can tell, because this car really looks nice in what it is. You know how other cars try to be different than what they are? This car has designed exactly for what it is and what it looks like, and I like that. So let's check out the back seats. So in terms of the back seats, you have very nice door cards here as well, and overall very nice 2-seating configuration here, and you have seats in the back as well there. And I would say it's pretty roomy. I wouldn't say there's a lack of room here because of non-sloping roof of this car. As you can see here, this car has a lot of room in the back in terms of the headroom, and I would say it's very convenient. And these leather seats are really nice. Overall, you have a very good quality here as well that follows from the front, and you have very nice 2 USB options here. You have a very good heated seats here in the back as well, and you have a household outlet here as well. You have 2 vents here, and you have also options here to control your rear climate. That's really good, really convenient as well. You have automatic climate control in the rear as well. But overall, I really like these vents in the roof. That's really cool as well. So here's the headroom for the second row of seats. Lots of headroom here. This seat is almost all the way back, and there is not a lot of legroom here. But you can move these seats a little bit back, but you still have a lot of space here. Overall, it's really good. As you can see right now, I'm on the last row, on the third row of this car, and as you can see, in terms of the headroom, I'm surprised. I'm 6 feet tall, and I have very good headroom here on the third row of seats. I would say in terms of the legroom, not that great, but I would say it's still good. Knowing that this is a third row, it is not really meant to be very comfortable, but still it's really good over here. And as you can see, this car is really big on the outside and really big on the inside as well. Let's check out the trunk space. To open the trunk, on the key fob you press twice, automatic trunk release, and just like this you will gain the access. You have options here to put things below the trunk floor as well. Overall, you have a very good size here. You can drop down these seats, of course, just like this, and you're gonna have even more space, and it's really good. There's a lot of space in this trunk. I'm gonna put the information on the screen in terms of the trunk space size and how many cubic feet of space you have here. And just like this, you can close the trunk as well. And overall, it's really good. You have here options to put things on the sides, on one side only. You don't have it on the other side, but you have very good latches here that you can latch something down on the floor. Overall, it's really good. I hope you enjoyed today's review of this Dodge Durango. If you have any questions about this or any other car, please leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.